Hi everyone, it's me, Crystal. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe in these uncertain times. I've been getting a lot of emails from you guys asking questions about what's happening at the shelter this year, and truthfully, I don't have all the answers just yet, but I am working on it. But I wanted to go over a few things with you, just generalize that I do know, and share with you to help ease your minds a little bit. Honestly, I started putting together an email and it was super long, and I know some of you don't have the time to read all of that, so I'm hoping you can find a few minutes to listen to some of these updates. So, first things first, if you haven't heard already, we are at Calvary Baptist Church in Bristol for the entire 4 months. Yay! They have a building in the next parking lot over from Fellowship Hall for those of you who have volunteered with us in the past. The building is called the Outpost. It's a fairly large building, and we'll be able to properly socially distance with cots and people and eating and everything. It's going to be amazing. The good news is, since we are staying at Calvary for all 4 months, we only will have 2 move days. Yay! So this means we will have move-in day, which will be on Monday, November 30th, beginning at 9:30, where we meet at Emmaus. And then we will have move-out day to be announced later once we see how the season goes. Normally the season ends March 31st, but as you know, last year we kind of got cut off a little earlier, so move-out day never gets determined until later. COVID safety. Just real quick, I'm just going to give you the brief guidelines because again, I have a meeting with the county this Monday to come up with more information and get more answers. So that will all be in our COVID safety training, which I'm planning for the second week in November. I'm just trying to finalize a date. But COVID safety at the shelter. First things first, there's going to be signs hanging all up saying that you must wear a face mask and properly socially distance. Face mask must cover your nose and your mouth. Volunteers must also be wearing a face mask, and the only time someone should not have a face mask on is if they are sitting down at a table and eating, or if they are sitting on their cots and sleeping. Other than that, face mask must be worn at all times. Another thing we're going to be doing is body temperature checks. We have purchased thermometers. We will be checking temperatures prior to guests boarding the buses, as well as there will be thermometers at the shelter for those guests who arrive via their own vehicle or walk in. So we will be checking those as well as asking a few generalized questions. Something else we're going to be encouraging is everyone keeping their hands clean and washing their hands. There will be hand sanitizing stations also set up throughout the shelter. We are working with Calvary and the county to also have an air purification system or air filtration system put into the building to help make sure clean air is pumped through. But again, we'll go into more detail about that in the COVID safety. New this year is AHTN is actually going to be 100% running the kitchen. This means we won't have any support from the churches other than we have been blessed with help by Carl Blosser, who was the kitchen coordinator for Calvary. He has stepped up and offered to help us the entire 4 months. Thank you, Carl. So he will be guiding the volunteers, our AHTN volunteers that come to work into the kitchen, as to what the meals would be each night that the shelter is opened. On the other side of that, we need to have to-go breakfast foods for the guests when they leave in the morning. We kind of need to make these a grab-and-go type thing just because, again, of COVID safety. We can't have people reaching into like the bread to make their own toast or, cereal, as well as you got to think about it. We are going to be doing multiple bus trips. So we need to make sure everybody can have something to eat in the morning, be able to grab it real quickly, and then head out. Something else we're also going to need this year is cases of bottled water, as well as maybe some instant iced tea or any other suggestions on something other than soda for the guests to drink. So if you or maybe a group that you're with would like to donate those items, please let me know. We will need enough for the whole season, so I don't need everybody to drop off in December, but throughout the season I might be asking for these items. Other than that, just real quickly, we are going to have other trainings posted onto the website and sharing links as well. New volunteer training and Code Blue refresher training will be posted by the first week in November. I will be sending out emails letting you know when those are both ready to go. And I will be doing other volunteer trainings throughout the month. So again, I'm still working with other groups and agencies on trying to figure out the best possible procedures and how we need to be managing things. I'm working on those within the next week. Once I have all that information, believe me, I'm going to be buckling down and putting together all of these trainings so that you guys can get the answers that you need so that we can have a successful Code Blue season. So again, bear with me. Thank you for your patience. We look forward to hopefully seeing some familiar faces at the shelter this year. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Bye-bye.